Now, families throughout Southeast Michigan are in downtown Detroit this morning, continuing traditions while enjoying the parade. One woman we spoke to has been going to the parade since 1949.
Isn't that amazing? And at one point, she was in the parade as part of the Detroit Police Department's Mounted Patrol. 7 Action News reporter Allie Hoxie is live to show us her amazing journey. How about that, Allie?
It really is truly an amazing journey, but I want to explain just how I met this family. So this is Chris, this is Mark, and this is Patricia, who we've been talking about. And I put out a call on social media, and Chris, you reached out right away because you wanted to tell me about your grandmother.
Yeah, she's a pretty amazing person, and we have a big tradition here coming to the parade every year, and it's a lot of fun, and I thought it was pretty unique, and I don't know anyone that's been coming to the parade this long, so had to share it.
And Patricia, how long have you been coming to this parade?
Well, my first parade was 1949 when I was 10. And then subsequent to that, we started coming, I continued to come with my sibs. And then when I had my children, we started to continue the tradition with Mark and his brother Jeff, and we would come down just about every year.
And you were in the parade, and what
Yes.
I learned about you and your family is that you're all a big believer in tradition and also carrying those traditions
Yes.
and making new ones.
Passing them on as the family grows.
Take a look.
I loved my job.
For 31 years, Patricia Zadarozny worked as part of the Detroit Police Department, making her way up the ranks to inspector. She never worked in mounted patrol, but she offered to help her fellow officers.
I offered to volunteer to do barn work on weekends because they were short-staffed. And out of that opportunity came the opportunity to train with them.
In 1984, she was asked to ride alongside them in the Thanksgiving parade. Patricia rode in the parade for 8 years until she retired in 1992.
Oh, they were extraordinary. The people. It's all about the people, the children especially.
Even though Patricia is no longer in the Thanksgiving parade, she now makes it a point to always show up on Woodward. She's done so since she was 10 years old, rarely missing the opportunity to be part of the crowd. The love of the parade is something she's passed down to her grandson, Chris.
It's just something that's uniquely ours. It's something that we share.
It's a tradition that we've always held, and I always like to do it.
Chris now lives in Grand Rapids, but he grew up downriver. He's extremely close with his grandmother.
Well, I'm glad you're going to be here for Thanksgiving.
The distance cannot keep Chris away, especially since he loves to run in the turkey trot, something his family now watches him do every year.
That goes to show how much family means to you, because it's not just like, hey, we do this thing every year and we go and sit down at the parade. Now we're going to do something else, and we're going to accommodate that and make sure we have fun and everyone can do what they want to do and still see the parade.
We look forward to just being there together. I have a couple pictures on my cell phone of us at the start line. And he'll call and say, Grandma, I'm going to be here. Are we going? Yeah, we're going.
Now, Patricia, you said something that really resonated with me when we met, that you're not a former police officer, you're a retired
That's right.
police officer. Thank you so much for your service
My
and everything
pleasure.
you do. You're always a police officer at heart,
Always.
and we thank you for that. We're going to let you guys
Thank
get to
you
the
so
turkey
much.
trot, and Chris, you're going to take it off and get over to Anne Marie. So, Allie Hoxie, 7 Action News, back to you guys.